want to see Georges River Land Trust be more like the river and flow through our communities and help sustain life here.
My name is Linnea Patterson, and I manage the land conservation program at Georges River. I think anybody who works for a land trust is really lucky already. We get to work outside. We get to work with really interesting people. We get to meet all kinds of people across all these different cities and towns in the watershed. I personally get to learn about people's connection to their land and why their land is so special. I get to see all the reasons that people love to be on the land, whether they're swimming or paddling, whether they love to come here to hike or to bike or to bird watch or to bird listen.
It's such a joy to work for Georges River Land Trust every day. This organization has such an amazing team, such a devoted, incredible group of donors and community members who help our work happen week in and week out, season after season.
During the 4 years that I've been with Georges River Land Trust, I've really seen the organization come alive. It feels like a really exciting time.
Being from Appleton, I have had lots of experience in the watershed, in the wilds up in the northern watershed, and for years it has sustained me when times are tough and the kids need a place to go and be out in nature. The watershed has provided. So I am very enthusiastic about my ability to support what we do here at Georges River Land Trust.
Hi, I'm Evan Spencer. I'm the Trails and Public Access Manager for the Georges River Land Trust. What brings me joy in my job would have to be getting projects done with students and volunteers and co-workers that, projects that were maybe hard to visualize or projects that we thought we couldn't get done. And then with some sweat equity, hard work, we get them done even better than we envisioned. That's a lot of joy.
I love working with volunteers and seeing how excited that they get, about the same work that we're doing. Obviously, we're really excited about the work we're doing, but it's awesome when we get such dedicated volunteers who come week after week to our stew crews, who work after hours, come in on the weekends and go to preserves and do work.
Working with volunteers to remove invasive non-native plants and just seeing the energy, whether it be anger energy or just otherwise just love for being outside and pulling plants.
What brings me joy at Georges River Land Trust are the people and the staff and the community that supports Georges River. Everyone is so passionate about their love of the land, of caring for the land, and the talent in the staff is just amazing.
Another thing that brings me joy about this job is exploring the wide variety of trails we have. We got peaks with huge views of the ocean. We got trails through bogs. We have grassland trails. We have trails in the middle of the woods. We have accessible trails. And then some of these trails are buried under snow all winter. Others come to life in summer.
I love being outside with people. I love seeing people discover Georges River preserves for the first time. A lot of people who come to our events are nervous about exploring a new trail by themselves, so it's really fun to explore together and make the connection with nature and see our preserves as a safe, welcoming, affirming space to explore. And I love being outside with kids. I think the kids we work with have so much wonder and so much knowledge, and they're so eager to see wildlife and plants. It's such a joy to be with them and tap back into that childlike wonder.
Well, I was thinking about moments that have brought joy to me. It's those moments where the kids have been here and we have been doing real close looking at something. And just seeing their capacity to be able to do that, that they're so naturally attuned to all of these small moments that are happening all around us to begin with.
I get the opportunity to invite people into the Langley Art Preserve, where we build on the legacy of Bernard Langley, who was this artist that had such a powerful, tactile, really transformational relationship to this land and to the nature here. There are no boundaries around human and non-human here, art and nature. It's all very fluid and very integrated. Being creative, being wild, making art, making poetry, that is what makes us human. That is the part of us that is the closest to nature. And I think that is sort of the question, Langley's own question, is at the heart of the kinds of programming that we're doing here and that we're talking about bringing throughout our community engagement, throughout our programming at the Land Trust. What makes you feel part of nature?
My dream is that we just continue keeping on, continue doing the work that we're already doing, and doing it with more support and doing it with more staff and conserving more land.
My dreams for the future of Georges River are to host community events that people can look forward to year after year. And I would also love just to see more people connected to our preserves and more people returning to our preserves and feeling that sense of belonging and feeling that excitement and connection and knowing that Georges River is an asset in their backyard, in their community.
I would love for us to be able to have events all throughout the watershed all year. I would love for us to conserve the ecologically important land and to care for it. And I would love for the community just to continually support our efforts.
I would love to see us working on more greater access trails, also called accessible trails, things that allow more people of more abilities to get out into natural spaces and enjoy. And I also want to see us partnering with Indigenous groups and really listening to, what they want to see for the future of the land here in what is now called Maine.
My dreams for the future of Georges River would be to bring science to the watershed. By bringing back more of like native ecosystems, we can bring back other species that maybe weren't there before.
Going into the future for GRLT, I think it'd be really cool to keep meeting the evolving demands of the people in the watershed, as our recreational interests change and develop. Specifically, I think it'd be really cool to get more into winter grooming for cross-country skiing. I think offering overnight options for the Georges Highland Path. And I think continuing to do our core duties really well, maintaining what we have.
I would love to see more and more kids in the Midcoast getting to experience both Gibson Preserve in Searsmont and the Langley Art Preserve in Cushing. We're doing some really exciting service learning opportunities for high school students. And I think it's such a special thing to grow up in the Midcoast, and a key part of that is the access to nature, and I hope that we continue to preserve that and provide those opportunities for outdoor learning.
My dream is that we continue to inspire our community members, our volunteers, and especially our passionate supporters.
My dream is that everyone who lives in this watershed or is inspired by the watershed will not take this protected wild for granted.
I want our community members, I want people in the watershed to know us not as just, the organization behind one preserve in their area or one trail in their area. I want them to know us like they know the river. Like we are this entity that's sort of flowing through our region and connecting with people across the whole ecosystem that is the watershed.